Now that GIF makes me want to do a magic trick. Really bad. I actually hopped up from my seat to try to find something to levitate myself. And I was like, wait a second. I am not organized for such endeavors. I remember when I first started streaming again, I was talking about how I could film magic tricks off air and then use those to give me little breaks from time to time. Keelan! Hey, brother! What's happening? Let's see here. Yeah, I'm starting to see these sets as a spiritual practice, and it's like meditating. And I just decided I should just go ahead and do my session, get my meditation out of the way, so I can party the rest of the night or whatever. Now the camera seems like it moved positions. Either that or I'm getting shorter. Both are believable. Let's see here. Is that right? That looks almost right. It's good to see you, man. Dark Czar in the house. And I'm with you 100%. High Sierra forever. If a woman wants the moon, she takes the man in it. If a woman wants the world, she looks away. A woman's smile is like the Mayflower sailing on April rain. A woman's woman's love is like a lifetime. Keeps on going even after it's gone. And all I know of time and distance, I learned the day she said so long. And I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. Was the winter of her spring, was the summer of my fall. A woman's body's overflowing, an uncharted ocean, to be sure. I laid me down beside her and sank drowning onto heaven's floor. A woman's heart is overwhelming. It's like a painting of it all. Everything that was or ever will be, just hanging on the wall. And I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring, it was the summer of my fall. woman needs no explanation. All she needs is love, that's true. Sometimes she finds a way you least expected, man, deep down inside of you. Oh man, you better duck and cover. Man, you better drop and roll. There's just too much time and distance. There's just too much you don't know. I'm telling you, I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring, and I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring. It was the summer of my, it was the summer of my fall. Welcome to the show, Douglas. Howdy back from Western Virginia. That sort of works. God, I'm hating my hair right now. I got my hair cut a week ago today, and I need a haircut. I should have made her double down. I don't even understand it. What happened? I feel like there's some kind of chia pet thing happening. You like that, huh? Yeah, I bought this, and we got this in honor of for Lex's birthday, we had a Transformers themed bowling party at the bowling alley. That was the night that I rolled 3 strikes in a row at the beginning of the second game, and they cut the lights off. We had only rented the lane for a set amount of time, I guess, and first game was just normal. You know, I haven't bowled in years. It's been years. And I was just a regular old dude, just bowling, eating cake, drinking beer with friends on a buddy's Transformer themed birthday party. That's what we do in our 50s. And but then the second game come up, and something came over me. Had a certain Jedi kind of focus in my eyes and heart. And I stepped up, bowled the first round, strike. I was like, yeah, now we're talking. That's what it feels like. Second round comes along, strike. What is going on? 2 strikes in a row. I've never done that. Third round comes up. I can just settle into this vibe. I'm like, okay, bam. Third strike in a row. I'm like, this is happening. This is freaking happening. And the lights go out. I'm like, what happened? Our time ran out. It was all over. That was it. I mean, it's probably for the best, because I'll just always remember that perfect game I bowled. Perfect game. What is going on in the chat now? What is this character? I don't even know what's going on. This makes me feel all kinds of ways. I'm completely into it. All right. What song is that? It's the wrong key. Yeah, I guess it was pretty as gal. She turned me on and turned me loose. Now she won't even be my pal, so that I can goose. So that I can goose y'all. So you are, so you'll always be. Oh, if you're life, kill you, boys. Gather round, let's make some noise. Everything happens on Tuesday in this town. That's the wrong key for that song. But I have been watching the Sun Records series, which is not quality. Don't recommend it. But it came on right after the George and Tammy series, just like auto algorithms. So I just started watching it, and now I got to finish it. Got to find out what happens with this young Elvis. But young Johnny Cash is in there. So I use that for inspiration to go along with that little turkey dancing. Oh, bowling 3 consecutive strikes is called a triple or a turkey. Yeah. According to the official rules from the U.S. Bowling Congress. The U.S. Bowling Congress. That's how we like to roll. There you go. Dark Czar in the house. Legit. He went and got his outfit on. 3 strikes is a turkey. See, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Well, I don't know if you guys have seen all of the Jabberjohn from earlier yet, but at the end of it, I started talking about how this new season of live streaming, singing songs, is starting to become, for me, almost like a spiritual practice. I feel like I'm entering some new territory with the performance of my songs. I don't even know if I'd call them a performance now. It's more of like a meditation on my songs. And I'm really getting into it. It's this whole thing of, it's sort of like when you're meditating. And I've never had a profound experience meditating until this season performing these songs. But I've heard people talk about it a lot, and I've tried it a lot, and I understand the ideas of it and how there are some mantras and stuff, but you'll have thoughts that come in, and you have to just let them go and not hold on to them. It's not like you'll keep them from coming. So that's only a small part of it, is not holding on to any of the thoughts that come when I'm singing the song, but not trying to do too much with the song, just sort of serving the song, and just I don't even know how to describe it, but I feel it when it's happening, and I feel it when it's not happening, and I'm still got a long ways to go. It's a work in progress, but it's a whole thing. Swaby says, love the early workings of your new song you played on Jabberjohn. Really? I thought that wouldn't have been conveyed at all. It came to me at 5 o'clock this morning on the piano. I'll play you what I got so far on the piano. It's in a fragile state. It could either die in the next 24 hours or take full form. So let's put some pressure on it. Let's put some pressure on this lump of coal. See, I don't even know this song well enough yet to really meditate on it, but I'll try to practice. I have to think too hard about how it goes, what the next words are, where the fingers are going to go. On piano in general, it's going to be a little hard to do the practice, just because I have to think so hard about where everything is and where the fingers go. I can't just let go. As a face in the crowd, just out walking round the city. If you... Oh, man. Okay, here we go. As a face in the crowd, just out walking round the city. If you saw me now, would you recognize me? Would you just see some old man, not the one who beside you ran and ran? Oh, he ran so fast back then, didn't we? I knew it was wrong, I didn't have to say it, but a leaving song should get you to dance, not praying. I never thought that was true, just figured we'd leave that to you, and you know who we all believed, didn't we? An old wind blows in and knocks down the oak that we always spoke about as if it had always been. Once upon a time, we were the merry pranksters, living a life of crime, just a gaggle of goofy gangsters. Just give us a rule we can break. Oh, how many fools does it take to screw in a light bulb? Oh, we screwed in some light bulbs, didn't we? Now an old wind blows in and knocks down the oak that we always spoke about as if it had always been. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, hey Heather. Quist! Oh my goodness, man, have I missed you. Back at you. I don't know. I don't know if those are the right words. Felt pretty close. Felt pretty close to how that song goes. That's a... If you're just tuning in, that's one that's just coming to me as we speak. Started at 5 o'clock in the morning. A few things happened in the garden this afternoon. Tomatoes are planted, Swaby. By the way, Carl, good to see you. Welcome. Have you guys been making any requests? Oh, man. Now that I see your face, Heather, I'm like, that's right. I was going to try just like my dad. Maybe we should... Leaving song next Jabberjohn. Thank you, Dotson. Right? That's what I'm saying. It's been stuck in my head all day. That's why I was so confident I could just play it on guitar on Jabberjohn, because the melody is so strong. Hey, how'd you get that footage of my dinner tonight? It looks almost exactly like what I had. Oh, by the way, also, for those of you that might have watched Jabberjohn earlier, Kyle texted as soon as he got home, and those dang security salesmen showed up again. Completely dark house. For those that didn't see Jabberjohn, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Kyle was relaying a story earlier tonight that these home security people have been coming to... He doesn't answer the door because he's normal and is terrified of people. Could completely relate. I've been hiding in my house from people knocking at the door my whole life. Just like, nobody here but us cats. Go away. So I can relate to all that. But these home security salesmen have been coming to his house. Last night they came, and they were back again tonight. When he got home, he texted us all like, oh my God, they came back tonight. This is like 9:30 at night. His house is dark except for the kitchen. Salesman. Me, Lex, Dad, we were all in the text chain. We all almost got in our cars and rode over there, but they were gone. But somebody on Facebook or next door, one of the two, was in a completely different neighborhood in Stanton, was like, oh my God, these people came to my house selling home security stuff at 9:30 at night. And it's just so sketchy. There's so many things going on that are wrong in this whole story. It's not okay. It's not okay. And I want to know more information, but Kyle is never going to get it for me. Who are these people? What's the name of the business? We have to complain. But yeah, that's some breaking news on that front. They were back again tonight after the show. Not okay. Isn't it suspicious? I mean, it's a way to find out who all has home security equipment already. Who's not home at night. I don't know. Just on so many levels. WTF is right. All right, there's no requests in the request list. I am on my own here. Oh, hot tip. I did set up another source for the OBS software here that is called Mac, and it is focused on the GIFs or GIFs room in Discord. So the next GIF should replace this one. They won't all line up beautifully, but brilliant idea, Carl. That is so fun. Carl says, time to turn on the sprinklers. I love the way you're thinking right there. That is perfect. So, hey, Pat Lynch, I can't play 19th Nervous Breakdown. I could play you a bootleg version of Surprising Mr. Davis doing 19th Nervous Breakdown. Would that work? It might be too long. We'd miss each other. But we could We could tease ourselves with it. Let's see here. How about one with a little Mike Gordon sit-in in Vermont? Surprise, Mr. Davis, a little Mike Gordon sit-in.
Hey, we heard that.
Well, all right.
We heard that a great.
Well, all right.
We heard that a great bass player was in the house. If he's out there and he feels like playing some bass, we want to invite
Mr. Davis, are you out there?
Mike Gordon. Please take the stage. Yeah.
We won't do all of this necessarily unless we get on a roll. I'm going to hop into the Gifts or GIFs room with you. Let's make a music video.
Bye-bye. Hello. Whoa.
Say what?
Press a button. Press it.
You're the kind of person that you meet at certain dismal, dull affairs. You're in the crowd, talking much too loud, walking up and down the stairs. Well, it seems to me that you have seen too much in too few years. And though you try, you just can't hide. Your eyes are edged with tears. Better stop, hey, just look around. Here it comes. When you were a child, you were treated kind, but you were never brought up right. You're always spoiled with 1,000 toys, but still you cried all night. Your mother who neglected you owes $1 million tax.
Okay, I'm sure the jam is really cool on that tune, but that bootleg is terrible. It's not fun, and I don't know why the GIFs are sometimes animating and sometimes not on the MacBook. I don't know. I'm so confused. But here, this is one I know has a vibe to it. There we go. No Mike Gordon. I'm sure the jam was really fun coming up, but we don't got time.
child, you were treated kind, but you were never brought up right. You was always spoiled with 1,000 toys, but still you cried all night. Your mother who neglected you owes $1 million tax. And your father's still perfecting ways to make it seem right. You better stop. Look around. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes your 19 nervous breakdown. Oh, who's to blame? That girl's just insane. What I do don't seem to work. It only seems to make matters worse.
Good job. Way to go. That was super fun. I learned a lot too. I learned several things. One that's very frustrating to me. The GIFs on my MacBook over here only work when the mouse is in there. As soon as I leave that display, they all stop. And it just says GIF at the top. It's terrible. I'll have to think about that. I'm gonna fix that somehow or another. But we did lock in there for a second. I was feeling pretty good. I was laughing out loud in here. You guys are amazing. Okay, so every time he switches to gifts, what do you mean? I don't think you were seeing it there. I think we really crushed it there for a good 30 seconds. It was astounding. Multimedia action. Yep, it's the too many buttons. We got to light some candles. Back to the spiritual practice. I'm starting to lose my enlightenment. Oh, the volume went out. Gotcha. That's even worse. Oh, I see. Interesting. All right. I'll figure it out later. I was tempted to try to fix that right now, but nope. Sorry about that. Then that's terrible because I was in here laughing out loud. Awesomeness. The way the gifts went with the music is what made it so amazing, and gosh, my humblest apologies. What a mess. What a mess. Did y'all hear any of that track, though? That's such a good version of that jam. Yeah, too late. Next time. I know you guys tune in for the production quality, so I don't even know why I'm still showing my face in these parts. What is Chasing Waterfalls, Darkzar? I just see that request in the list. Oh man, it's not the end of the world. I haven't done that one in a long time. Carl, where did you find this magic GIF? Here, Look at that for. Look, it stops moving. Whoa, that was trippy. It was moving until I. It's something about the screen capture that it doesn't like. I'm sorry. That's just gold. I don't care who you are. That's just gold. Okay, back to work. Back to my spiritual practice. Looking at my songbook to cheat because I haven't sang this in a long time and there's no way I would remember the words. Oh my goodness. Hey, welcome to Discord 683609. Is that... It's quite a handle you got there. Can I just call you 683 for short? Is that... What do your family and friends call you? Forgotten how it feels to touch. Lately I've remembered too much. Now as winter quickly tightens the bind, the only open window is online. I keep seeing such good people in such situations, in such grave pain. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Boarded up storefronts, more storms on the way, but not for the wind, not for the rain, but for fear of a friend who might be lost in despair. Everything happens every day somewhere. And when it's my house that's burning down and it seems like it's all gone up in flames, sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's not the end of the world. It's hard to tell from here who'll be there when the dust settles, when we clear the air. All my friends are lunatics, so they'll probably survive. They'll probably be glad to be alive. That's what happened on the Titanic. On the Titanic, the musicians played. Sometimes I have to remind myself what my grandma would say. Oh, it's not the end of the world. 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 Nice request. Thanks for that, Beans. Abe. Oh, I see. I'm sorry I didn't read your whole question. I got so caught up on your name. So it is a little bit confusing. The Discord, I might try to figure out how to stream the show to the Discord again, but only 25 people could watch it in there anyways. So no matter what, it's always going to be a companion piece to the YouTube. So YouTube on your TV, Discord on your phone, and that's the dream setup, I'd say. There's a million variations there. You can do combinations of this or that. But the Discord server is a great place to share GIFs and GIFs and interact. You'll see all the chats from YouTube or Twitch or Facebook. They're all siphoned in here. And it's just a fun place to hang. You can add requests when we're offline. We can hang out in the Discord server and play some poker in the game room and hang out. So the server is just the Discord is just a nice companion piece to the YouTube show. Ruins. What a request that is. What I want to do right now is go play it on piano, but it would be such a butchered version of it. But that's... Don't worry, I'm not going to try to sing the whole thing, but if I play just a second of it, you'll see why I want to play it on piano. Please. I sing for people and places, all outer spaces. I've traveled to castles with kings, sipped wine from the vine in courtyards with pools fed by springs. But I will have to seriously practice that to actually be able to pull it off. But I will. As soon as we go off air, I'm going to try it. I sing for people, places, all outer spaces. I've traveled to castles with kings, sipped wine from the vine in courtyards with pools fed by springs. Now I'm standing in the ruins with the music they played on 100 guitars, still twirling like dancers up in the stars. I sing, bring me back everything I sing. I was around when bars filled with clouds swelled at the sight of the band. Back when death was for the dying and life was for the living, and we waltzed to the dawn hand in hand. Now I am sitting in the ruins with the music they played on 100 guitars, still twirling like dancers up in the stars. I sing. Bring me back everything I see. I've seen the colors of life at its fullest, brilliant given the chance. I filled the space between heaven and earth with beauty. I danced. Now I'm lying in the ruins with the music they played on 100 guitars, still twirling like dancers up in the stars. I sing. Bring me back everything I see. That was a rough one. That was a rough one, but thank you for that request. I needed to sing that. My humblest out there. It was a good call, though. I haven't sang that one in too long. It's a good challenge for this practice. Hopefully y'all are playing along with me at home and singing along with me. That really helps smooth out the blunders. Let me tune this thing up here. Dark Czar, I see you you're Play the Elephant Revival covering Rubber. I'm not really set up like I was in the old days with all the buttons and scenes. This is a organic situation. Last night I did grab a bunch of High Sierra videos over just for the occasion, but now I'm just back to my rustic, meager meanderings. Hell, I lost audio when I tried to show a simple GIF. Abe says, when was the last time you played and sang It's Hard to Write a Protest Song? Goodness gracious. That's a long, long time ago. But I bet those lyrics are here on the website. Boy, I used to sing it hard, too. I don't know what... But ask me that question again in about 3.5 minutes. Oh gosh, my younger voice. I almost need to drop it. I'll just hurt myself. It's hard to write a... No, I need to drop it. Let's see, how do we do this? Good night, Carl. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. It's hard. All right, that's a little bit better key. Let me transpose real quick. So that would be A minor. C, I guess is right. It's hard to write a protest song. Love your enemy, to know right from wrong. It is hard to know what to say in such strange company. Who to Jesus pray, while sending children to their graves. He was not a soldier, no, Jesus saved. Show me where he ever said the righteous should be warriors, the wicked should be dead. Oh, hypocrites, you boil my blood, worshiping warplanes, posing for good. On Sunday in your three-piece suit, commanding on Monday your guns to shoot, makes you worse by far than any I know. So how do I love thee? How do I go? I sing for my living, I sing for my Lord. I know a song can be a prayer, I know a song can be a sword. So I know how hard it is to choose Mr. President, just looking at you. It's hard not to write a protest song, to love your enemy, to know right from wrong. And it's hard to know what to say in such strange company. Who to Jesus pray. Oh my goodness, it's been a very, very long time. I think if I had to do it again right away, I would probably split the difference key-wise, maybe go up to like a C minor or B minor. B minor. But thank you for that request. That was a trip. God, I want to try it again. Different arrangement, finger picking in B minor. Maybe I'll just put that one in my pocket for next time. It's hard to write a protest song. Something like that. Oh, it did? Raymond, welcome to the show. Raymond says, back in 15 minutes. Got a visitor coming tomorrow. One David Tiller apparently is on his way for a visit tomorrow afternoon. I don't know if we're going to just talk about stuff or play some music. If I should get him to record something. I don't really have an active session going on. I don't have tracks I'm working on. But we could maybe come up with something, or I could film a little of us playing together and share it on the stream, or I could go live with him. It's a lot of pressure to put on a guest. Try to stop doing that. I want people to come visit me. I don't want people to be like, I don't know, we shouldn't go to his house. He'll put us on the internet. Yes, I will. Yes, I have been known to do that. All the things. I got a strange feeling, one that won't let me go, that the sky's about to open, steal me away and close. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. Where there's smoke, there's a motel burning. There's fire in the eyes of the musician, and the road is hopefully forever turning, like the world is spinning. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, hell, write a novel. back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. St. Peter, here's all my money, let's forget you saw me. Just put me back in what I had on. And we'll blame it on dreams and running, oh, from the new day, from the new dawn. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. I just had to step out towards the ceiling. Had some unfinished business upstairs. Shouldn't take long at all. A wild man like me with a couple of squares. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, write a wrong. God, it looks like we're past the hour. That might have been the leaving song. That was a good call. Whoever did that, thank you for that. Bless you. Yeah, I'm trying to just do an hour a day. At some time, usually right around now. I want to know if our new buddy in Discord got that all figured out. I bet you could change your number name to some secret identity. I recommend becoming the superhero you always knew you were. Oh, gotcha, Abe. Yeah, you should not let your first dip in the pool. Good old 683-609. It's gonna be a good old 6-something. I'll tell Lex you said that. I think that he would be completely game. The only problem is that's a lot more buttons. We are not set up for that at all. But anything is possible. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I would love that myself. That would only heighten this stripped down practice. To be able to let loose like that once a week with all the bells and whistles would be good for the soul. And it would also just sweeten the sweet spot here at the same time. I'm a fan of that idea. Thanks for planting that seed. I'm not sure about that. I like the thought. Boy, I was on that tip for a hot second there, though. I was like, ukulele and stand-up bass. What could cover the polar ends of all things better than those two instruments together? I thought that was the key that was going to unlock the gates. But I have a lot of those moments that don't necessarily turn out to be as they don't swallow me whole like I thought they would. I feel like I'm fishing around for a different leaving song. I'm not sure what it should be. I'm just loving reading your chats and commenting back to them. I feel like I could do that for hours, but I feel like that might not be a very good show to watch back. I want my mom to be entertained in the morning when she watches. She'll be like, who was that 683 person? Like, I like that, Dark Czar. It's good to have you back. I like that. I don't really do covers. I'll get copyright strikes on YouTube, but I like the cut of your jib. That would be a fun song to do. Okay, Gwist. Woman cuts your hair, she ties a little ribbon there, and the little ribbon that she ties, it's invisible to other eyes, but you can always feel it there when a woman cuts your hair. When a woman calls your name, it never again quite sounds the same. And all through your running years, it rings that way in your ears. You just want to hear it again and again. When a woman calls your name. Woman touches you, then there's nothing you can do. That part of you who has been told, it's been touched and turned to gold. Even if you didn't want it to. When a woman touches you, when a woman, woman hides her eyes, and something deep inside you dies. Gets there like a knife. Apologize, apologize, 'cause no starvation so denies. Is when a woman, is when a woman, is when a woman. When a I haven't quite figured out how to work that note into the song, so I just throw it at the end. Let them figure it out later. Well, thank you for joining me tonight's session. I'll do an hour at some point tomorrow. Never know exactly when, but if you'd like to be a part of it, you can join the Discord server or subscribe to the YouTube channel. Either of them will notify you the moment the show is live and we're on the air, and I appreciate you so much. Keep up the good work out there. Go get them, Tigers. Good to see some old familiar faces rejoining the fold, coming out of retirement themselves. It's a beautiful thing. See you soon.